Hi, I'm Gloria Pierson, and I'm a certified life coach. The video today is a great tool for manifesting. It's a 7-day mental diet that will help you change your life. And it was first written about by Emmett Fox in the 1930s. It's simple, you can put it into practice today if you want, and it will help you change your life because it all starts with our thoughts. I'm so grateful you're watching this video. I'm grateful for all my subscribers. And if you enjoy this video or my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up if you enjoy it. I also love to hear from you in the comments if you have questions, and let me know how this works for you. But let's go ahead and get started. So think about going on a regular diet. It will improve your health usually, you will feel better, you'll have more energy, because it's the food you put in your system as to how you physically feel. Well, it's also the thoughts that you put in your system that you mentally are and your environment. So again, if you start this today, you will in the future have a much better life, your difficulties will go away. And the reason it's 7 days is because we all have habits to break. And it's the habits of those negative thoughts. So what's a 7-day mental diet? It's PCOK. Positive, constructive, optimistic, and kind. In fact, I would suggest you put PCOK somewhere before you start this mental diet. So it will remind you of what to do. So for 7 days, only PCOK thoughts. That's it. Any thoughts that are negative, let them go. Let them go. Don't engage them. And you will be amazed at the end of 7 days if you follow this. Your life will start changing for the better. There's a few steps I do want to go over for this. The first is negative thoughts are going to come in. Okay? They're just going to come in. But don't engage them. Don't entertain them. Don't engage them. Let them go. Maybe think of a word to put in your mind instead. Maybe God, love, joy. Think of something that gives you joy. Make a list of what gives you joy. And if a negative thought comes in, transfer it to something that is joyful. You'll feel so much better. And also, for the 7 days, be aware of what you're reading and what you're watching. Maybe it's time to take a little break from the news. Maybe it's time to take a break from maybe some friends that are not real positive. And I'm not saying forever, just for this 1 week that you're doing this. So, and what you're watching, what you're reading, try to keep it all positive and optimistic this week. Because that will be the key for you doing it. And it's going to be tough. I'm not going to say this is going to be easy. Any diet, even we diet with food, it's tough. And this mental diet is going to be difficult. That's why I'm only saying to do it for 7 days. Now, what if you aren't sure if a thought is negative or not? You know what? Listen to the whispers of your heart. That is the key to your soul. And if you listen to the whispers of your heart, you'll know whether a thought is positive or negative, because that is where your truth is. Now, you may be around somebody. Maybe you're having lunch or your coworkers and they're going on and on and on about negative. What do you do then? Well, you have a couple choices. You can try and change the subject, or just, again, don't engage, don't entertain, don't add to the fuel to the fire. Because not only do you have to stay positive, but negative thoughts are jealousy, fear, judgmental, anything like that. You don't want to try and engage. And if you do, snap it in the bud right away. Just like if you're sitting around, say, a campfire, and one of the sparks comes on you, you flick it right off. Now, if you didn't flick it right off, you might have some holes in your clothes, or worse. So it's the same with the thought. The minute a negative thought comes, just flick it right off. And again, make a list of what brings you joy, and think of a word, just one word, whatever it is for you. It could be joy, God, love, whatever. And that will help you change it. Now, when you start this, it doesn't matter what day of the week, what time of the day. But I suggest that a couple days before you start it, start preparing yourself. Start preparing that list of joy. start mentally becoming aware of your thoughts before you start it. Now, it's 7 days, and if you mess up, take a break and start over again. I know that sounds harsh, but again, you are trying to break a habit. And your life will change, your environment will change. It has to when you keep these thoughts positive like this. Now, one thing I want to say, just like when you're starting a diet, like say you're giving up caffeine, you don't feel real good the first couple days. There's maybe headaches, some nausea, because you're changing your diet. The same with any diet. The mental diet is the same. Once you start being more positive, there may be difficulties stirring up, but that's okay because you are changing. So stay steadfast with those positive and they will start going away more and more and more. Now, another thing is, don't tell anyone you're doing this. Keep it to yourself because you want to keep your vibration, your energy strong because it is going to be difficult. So keep it to yourself, and on those 2 days before you do it, write down what are your coping skills going to be. If something negative comes up, what are your coping skills going to be? And like I said, you can do this anytime, but if you have a very difficult week ahead, it's probably not the best time to start it. You'll know when. And again, stay positive, read positive things, watch the news, watch being around negative people, maybe for just that week. And I'd love to know how it's going to change your life, because it will. Everything begins with our thoughts, and in 7 days, you are going to feel fantastic. Your conditions will improve, and it'll become second nature, where a lot of your difficulties will just go by the wayside, and you're going to manifest the life that you want and that you deserve. Now, if you enjoy my video, please again hit that subscribe button. I'm so grateful you're watching this, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time.